searches and the standard reports are available from the dashboard. Essentially, you click on the one you want and you move it to the download area where you can download either the full report, part of the report, or the full report as a spreadsheet, or you can create a mailing list. You would just drag and drop the part and select the type of mailing list that you want. So for example, if you wanted to write to the director with the largest number of shares, you'd put it top of the list, any director with shares as a second choice, and let's say you wanted to write to their home address. And then when you clicked here, it would send you an email with the associated contact list for this particular report. One thing you can do is you can put in a keyword such as insurance, and the green indicates the selected type of reports. So the A to Z listing is the research reports, and these will tend to be more focused than the standard reports that are available. There's about 1,000 of these, and I could pick, for example, this report here, and then I could take the ebook version of it by clicking, or I could do the same search against the SIC code, and this would be the most appropriate if I'm looking for insurance agents and so on. So I could take copies of both those reports just by clicking here. So that would be the way to download standard reports. And in this area are the saved searches that I've created on the workspace. So here's one that I prepared earlier, as they say. And in the same way, I would just click on it and then download, and I'll show you what that looks like in a moment in both spreadsheet and full report format. But also with the saved searches, I do get the option to archive reports that I no longer think are useful but want to save. And then once I'm fed up with them completely, I can get rid of them completely by just clicking the X here. Or I could rename it, and then I can move it back to the live list, and it will appear with a new name. So that's a way you can control the list of saved searches and so on. So I could say rename it as test, and then move it back to the live reports here. And what that effectively does is it moves it from the archive list to the live list, which means that after a period, that report will be recomputed. You notice it's in red at the moment. When it's in red, it's not actually clickable, but as soon as it changes to white, which it will do automatically in, I think there's about 40 companies in this report, so it'll take maybe a minute or two to create that report, and then within 5 minutes those wording will be white, and you'll be able to click on it and then download it from here. The title page will be the new title that I've just given it there. So here are listed reports that I've recently downloaded, and the idea is that you can compare as each report, all the reports in the system, the 1700 standard reports and any customized reports are updated each week. So you could see how many companies have changed from week to week as you visit, and at some point it might be worth taking another copy of this particular report. So let's have a quick look at what a report looks like. So as a spreadsheet, you have all the companies in the report in a spreadsheet which lists the columns of data for each of the various measures, and the companies one per line. So that could be imported into your own database and so on. And that's a standard format for all the reports that we have. And then the report itself is a PDF document which is navigable using the usual sort of point and click for PDF. So the executive summary is the industry averages based on the companies that are in the report. So if you create your own custom saved search listing, then the averages will be based on just those companies. We still have the all companies, large companies, small companies, and best practice series of averages as well. The rankings will rank the companies by all sorts of measures here, and you can look at any of them by clicking, and then you can look at the detail of any particular company that takes your attention by clicking. So this is the detail for a particular company, the credit information, the industry averages versus the company's figures for trend information here, so you can get an idea of above or below the line, the profit and loss and balance sheet for the last 5 years, and then here the industry ratios for comparing companies of different sizes in a sort of ratio format. And this is the latest information on all these companies, and the detail is there for them all. Obviously you can click here. The little green dot means that these have been recently updated at Companies House, and so that is the latest information that is available for that particular company as of this week. It changed, and that's just to alert you to what changed. So that's the how you would get a report, and that's what a report would look like. It's the same format for the standard reports and the saved searches. You can get the complete report or the parts of the report that you require. Thank you.